Okay, here we have it. I'm gonna do a reaction. This was, in the pool for new releases. I was gonna do a reaction this week, unless Taylor Swift's album was any good. And it seems like that's not gonna be the case. And y'all ended up in the comments voting for stuff that I didn't put in the poll, and Claire Rousay was one of them. And I have never heard of this person at all. From a little bit of the research I did, I found that she's been doing this for a couple years. She's still very much so an underground thing, like this underground bedroom pop type stuff. And I was also seeing things like that she does like ASMR sounding type of music in many ways, and that's kind of interesting. I think the only time I could feel ASMR-esque about music would have been like Billie Eilish. But yeah, I don't know anything about this person. I don't know what to expect. But since this came out this week, I'll do a reaction this week instead of next week. Why should I wait, right? And anyways, let's go.
It's 4 p.m. on a Monday and I cannot stop sobbing. I haven't been able to eat or sleep or leave the bed for days. Crying every single day for the past 20 days. I so badly wish I could engage, appreciate, and truly live this life that I've been fortunate enough to experience. Unfortunately, there is seemingly infinite void inside of me. Perhaps those losses just compounded, including my current situational stressors. Or maybe this is unrelated, or maybe I am making it all up. It is neither though. The closest thing I can think of to compare this text to is a letter to the universe, begging for the aching to let up, the crying to slow, and my ability to function to return.
Okay, I'm assuming it's going to transition to the next song because of where that goes. But 4 p.m., first song, we start with spoken word, then we're getting some of this noise element, then we're moving into this ambience with this guitar. Okay, but this is an intro track, right? I think it's relaxing or calming enough when the music really starts off. And the spoken word is something that is not fun. But I greatly empathize with and feel like I have been there enough times. Just understanding that feeling, especially of a large amount of stressors that sometimes feel like they collide in one moment, and that leading to a breakdown, right? This person as well speaking, about the fact that, things are going okay for me, This person's discussing, they're moving towards their dream life. I'm not 100% on that same pathway, but I am someone who has understood through their breakdowns that, my life, I have good things in my life, you know what I mean? And how we can deal with that sort of complexity. For sure. It's a sad start, this person going through this emotional episode. Let's continue on.
You wanna be hard and feel in control, but being commanding is hard when you don't. Is slipping away. Spending half of last parts. I'm counting down, but then it starts.
Okay, that's the end of that song, Head. I do kind of like this. I'm not like 100% like knowing how I should feel about this. Like, I don't know. We're gonna have to just sit here and read the lyrics and then maybe I can make more of an opinion. But the auto-tune is an interesting choice. You would think like with this acoustic type song, okay, I wasn't expecting that. It's kind of cool. There's certain moments where I'm hearing how it's sung and I'm like, okay, I understand how the auto-tune, adds to that. That's cool. And I do really like this like slow core element to this song. I'm really falling into this. It's really settling in. This is a calming track to listen to. And that instrumental part near the final half of that was very nice. It was very nice. Now, I'm going to get into the lyrics of this. You want to be hard and feel in control, but being commanding is hard when you don't know what you're looking for, what you want is slipping away. Okay. This can be very general. Someone wants to, feel tough, wants to feel like they know what's going on, but it's hard to do that because sooner or later there is still just that reality that you don't know what it is, like why you're doing this stuff, or what this real purpose is in your life. I don't know. Spending half my whole life giving you head just in case you need to forgive me one day for something that I did. Okay, so if there's this relationship thing, it's like you are giving sexual favors for someone all the time, just in case, you do something wrong. Like, this is your way of hoping that, like, look, I do care for you, which is, it doesn't work that way, but okay. Doubt flows in. I'm not drowning yet, but the rain is coming in. Under the door. I'm not drowning yet, but the rain is coming under the... I don't give a shit. You have doubts about this relationship. You're not drowning yet. Okay. You're not drowning in your doubt. Like, it's not overtaking you, these problems that you're having, this anxiety you're having, but it's happening. It's happening, but then you say, I don't give a shit. Interesting. Mental blasts are the best parts. I'm counting down, but then it starts. I'm drowning now. No, I went too far. I'm drowning now. I drank too hard. Now I'm...
Do you ever think about what I'm doing when you're still in you? 'Cause I do. Person's cheers at the bar. In the bathroom lights down. Your apartment.
I get Death Cab for Cutie vibes just vocally a little bit.
Metal blasts of the best parts back when your apartment was yours and first it's cheers at the bar. In the bathroom lights down. This is not your problem. This is not your fault. This is just me trying to stay involved. This is not your problem. This is not your fault. This is just me trying to...
I feel like there could have been way more from the drums. The guitar does what's required for the most part. That really holds on to emotion. And the auto-tune on this song, I just don't think that there's enough like good notes to really sit with that auto-tune. It just doesn't feel completely right. And then when I get lyrically, like, there's enough imagery here, but it just doesn't seem to be like clever enough for me, and some of it that's a little bit cringy. Like starting off with this, do you ever think what I'm doing when he's doing you? Because I do. It just doesn't ring right to me. Okay. But okay, so what am I getting from this lyrically anyways? This person you are with is with someone new. You're like, you know, drinking, feeling jealousy about this situation. You're thinking back to memories with this person. You know. Okay. Okay. Not much. I'm not feeling much. And the rest of these songs don't have lyrics on Genius yet, so that's kind of annoying. Oh, I have lyrics here though. Oh my god, this is so freaking annoying, bro. 2-minute song, okay? That end too, where things are getting a little bit more emotional, it's so short and it's just a cut off, and like that would have been like the central element to this song really swelling up. I don't know about that, yo. Okay, I lyric, like auto-tune-esque, it's a little bit better than the last song, still not amazing. I don't know what we're getting here lyrically. Let me make a home with somebody. It doesn't matter if you're not alone. I still got to keep this to myself today. I'll fuck things up anyway. Okay. Some romantic connection with someone that you're feeling. You want to do good things for this person, but you just feel like you're going to mess it up. Alright. This instrumental track, which is like near like 4.5 minutes long, I barely felt the length on that. Next song on here, Lover's Spit plays in the background. Lover's Spit is a song by Broken Social Scene off their debut album. Is it their debut album? I think it is. That's my favorite song by them. Oh my god. That and Cause Equals Time, I believe. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this song I think is pretty good as well. It's quite relaxing listening to this, and it's interesting. You know, autotune's still on here, but the way she's singing this one, it's a little bit more chill. You know, not reaching out vocally. It's so different emotionally how that's working for me. Yeah, I'm just sitting this one, really feeling it. Lyrically, it's not amazing still, but I did feel the emotions for sure. Okay, broke up with this person, you know, you hate yourself, still saying this person loved you, try and convince everyone that I'm okay when I'm not okay. Lover Spit plays in the background, making me wish I had someone around. That song, you know, the chorus is like, everyone's always drinking Lover Spit, sit around and clean their face with it. So, everyone's drinking Lover Spit, but you're not. Alright? I hate me too, you hate me too, but you love me still. It's pissing you off. I'm drunk as ever. Never remember the words I say. Flex the party, never say sorry. Ego still hurt. Ego still hurt. It was a dream, I said. I don't know. So if you're like at a party, drunk, this person may be there because then we go into I feel your distance on the patio. This is the most I've ever felt alone. So, that's fucked. Oof. Okay. On to the next one here. Type deal. Yeah, it's alright. It's chill. One. I really don't like the auto-tune on this one. I don't even know what to think about the lyrics. At the end of the day, like, to have 2 more songs, I just feel like I didn't get a lot from this. Certainly some good moments on this album, but I just don't feel like full, you know? Like I listened to a whole album. I don't know. Let's continue on.
181. Leon slept in 5 days. He didn't have any summer sex.
Okay, last song on here. I'm not feeling anything about this one. Not really liking the vocals on this. Backing is fine, but it's not like, you know, really hooking me. And lyrically, okay, you know, I just want this person to pretend like they love me. It doesn't have to be real. I just want them to do it for me. I'm easy to convince. Okay, so it's not looking so good. My opinion to this album. I was recommended this. I assume I was recommended this based off of this sort of auto-tune sound, maybe. I don't know. I often don't get like recommended in the comments something that's more singer-songwriter based. Oh my gosh. This is annoying. There's things I like about this album. Okay. Like, well, I think Head is like at least the perfect pairing like of her sound, or perfect example of what I would want her sound to be. Likely that song still could have went more instrumentally, maybe, but it worked. That song works the best. Okay, and Lover's Spit plays in the background, works as well. But other than that, there's just not a whole lot going on this. Okay, the auto-tune at many other points is just sounds awkward. Doesn't sound like it's taking me anywhere. There's not much engagement with the backing of this sound. I feel like you could definitely go further with the ambiance for sure. I do like 3 when it comes to the instrumental stuff, but Sycamore Skylight, it's, you know, I've just heard better ambient tracks at the end of the day. And then what pairs with it all together is there is not much lyricism to this album, but when there is lyricism to it, it's just kind of, it doesn't really paint enough of a picture. It tries to go that level of going, wow, like this is really depressing, I want you to feel that way. But in the same time, it's just like maybe, sorry to say it, but I do feel the cringe elements to what I'm getting here. I just can't. It's such a shame, too, because I certainly, barring the auto-tune, because I don't think I've really heard music like this with auto-tune, but I've heard music like this that I've certainly admired. So to be given this is, yeah. Y'all. I don't know if you thought I would like this or not. I guess it just came out. I don't know what y'all thought about it. But I don't like this on first go. I'm going to give it a 4. 4? I'm thinking a 4 out of 10 right now. And I don't know if it'll get higher or lower. I really don't. It's just... I'm listening to this and thinking like, nah, like they could have tried harder. Like, they could have done more. Okay, especially with the singing element, you know, with the auto-tune, there could have been more emotionally. Like I said, there is moments where there is, but a lot there isn't. And they could have amped up the lyrics. They really could. I'll come back to this, okay, and I'll let you know how I feel. Okay, this Claire Rousay album, Sentiment, is my first experience with Claire Rousay, and yeah, bro, this is boring. I have no interest in listening to this, really. I think it has a nice aesthetic, but this auto-tune, for the most part, doesn't work as well as I'd want it to. And the lyricism here is just a kind of just cringe, maybe, I guess. I don't know, for the most part. Ambient parts, spoken word, field recording parts. It's just, a lot of this is just messy, inconsistent, and just not pushing further enough, I guess. But I don't know. Yeah, not the biggest fan of this. That's a shame. If there's anything else you want to see me react to, anything at all, you can put a comment down below. And thank you for watching. Peace.